So this is the one everyone's been waiting for, the Dyson Dc25 takes on the Kirby in a sand battle. So what we'll do is dive straight to it. Now don't forget everything you use in the video today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get your Kirby products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. So in today's video, that Dyson Dc25 is going to be taking on the Kirby in a sand battle. Now if you didn't see the previous episode, I'll put an iCard above linking to when the Dyson Dc25 took on dog hair against the Kirby Avalir 2. And I had a few complaints it was taking on a Kirby from 2020 as opposed to the age of the Dyson Dc25. Today I'm going to make it a little bit fairer and I'm going to be using an older Kirby. What could that be? Let's find out. Right, so on my left we've got the Avalir 2 that we used in the last episode. Now we did get a lot of hair up with this and we did prove that the Dyson doesn't do a really good job with picking up all that hair. Now there was a few comments, a nice comment that I normally get, and it's he who vacuums last wins. Fair enough, we could go down that road, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it fair by doing the sand battle test. Now putting 50 grams of sand down on each, we'll see there will be no who vacuums last wins, there will be a true winner. So can the Dyson compete against the Kirby? And as I said, we're not going to be using the Avalir 2, no, we're going to be going back a few years before the Dyson Dc25. So you're going to use something reasonably older than the Dyson Dc25. Now this has been totally cleaned, the filters have been cleaned out, there's nothing in it whatsoever, and I'm going to be using a new bag in the Kirby that I use. But before we do that, we've got to get this mat vacuumed off to make sure there's nothing in it whatsoever. So as usual, what we'll do is clean it off with a Kirby. So what we'll do is dive in and get this mat cleaned up and set up. Right, so there's no better way to get this carpet clean than using the Classic 3. If you didn't see the CFM test with this Classic 3, it was shocking. So I thought the best way to clean this mat would be premiering the Classic 3 with a nice deep clean.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. Baby, here in my heart. When I'm with you, I feel so much better. Oh, yeah. Before you, I was just a shell, so stuck in the dark. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire.
Right, so as you can see, the Classic 3 did an amazing job. The agitation on this machine is amazing for a 1979 machine. So what we're going to do is get this set up. I'm going to be putting 50 grams of sand down as per usual, and then we'll weigh out and see what they picked up. So let's get this set up and then we'll see what Kirby we're going to be using against the Dyson Dc25. Right, so we're all set up, and you might think we're going to be using the Kirby Classic 3. Now, this bag's going to have a bit of dirt in there, I'm assuming from the carpet. I can't really weigh this out, So we're not going to use the Kirby Classic 3 against the Dyson Dc25. What we are going to be using is the Kirby Legend 2. So we'll just get a new bag in here and then we'll start this battle. Right, so we've got a new bag and I've labelled it up Dyson versus Legend 2. So we just sit that on. And that's weighing in at 58.65. Well, so now if I don't do it, I'm going to get pinged for it. So the blue one is going to be for the Dyson. And we've got 50.08 grams. And now for the Legend 2. And again, we've got 50.08 grams. Right, it's all set up, sand's weighed out so I don't get any complaints that you didn't see there was 50 grams for each, and it's exactly the same amount. Let's see if the agitation on this Dyson Dc25 can compete against the Kirby Legend 2 from 1991. Now I'm going to have to weigh the bag with the Kirby, and the contents of the Dyson Dc25 I will tip out and weigh as well. So it will be a fair contest, and we're going to do a 10 pass test like we normally do. So there's no he who vacuums last wins. So let's dive in and get this battle started. Right, so the Dyson versus Kirby battle has come to an end. Has the Dyson Dc25 beat the Kirby Legend 2 from 1991? We'll check it out and see. Right, so we'll start by removing the Dyson and emptying the contents of the bin. And I'm assuming there's not going to be much in the filters. We can round up what we've got to allow for that. But you can see there is plenty of sand in there. So it might have done a good job. Right, so we'll do the Legend 2 first, and we'll just get the bag out and we'll weigh it. And you can see Dyson versus Legend 2, so it's the same bag, brand new bag. So zero that. And you can see Dyson versus Legend 2. That's what we've got. So that's coming in at 90.41 grams. Right, so we'll just empty this bin and we'll put it in a tub first so we don't lose any. That. Just take that out. that. Let's tip that in and see what she's picked up. So that's 21.70. Now don't forget everything used in the video today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get your Kirby products, so make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Right, so the Dyson versus Kirby battle of 2021 is over. So what are the results? I'll give you what it picked up and then I'll convert that to percentage. So the Dyson Dc25, out of 50 grams of sand that we put down and just a 10 pass test, so it was fair, 10 passes, it picked up 21.70 grams, which equates to 43.4%. So that's not too bad with 10 passes. The Legend 2 had a starting weight of 58.65, that was an empty brand new bag, and a finishing weight of 90.41, which means it picked up 31.76 grams. So that's over 10 grams more than the Dyson Dc25 with just 10 passes, which equates to 63.52%. So that means that the Kirby Legend 2 from 1991 picked up over 20% more than the Dyson Dc25. So you've got to ask yourself, are these bagless vacuums worth it? You can see, those of you out there that have bought a Kirby, you can see why you bought a Kirby. Because the amount of dust and dirt it's leaving behind with those canister vacuums is horrendous. It will build up over time. Yes, the Kirby left some in there, but again, if we go over it, and you can go over it with the Dyson as well, you can see the Kirby's picking up 20% more, and that's from 1991. So imagine if we did it with an Avalir 2. The amount we would pick up would be astronomical. Now, if you want to check out what the Avalir 2 picks up with the 10 pass test, I will put an icon above linking to that video when I did a final test with that, and you can see it picks up way more than what your Dyson would. So again, Kirby has battled Dyson, and there's no he who vacuums last wins. It was a fair and side-by-side equal test. But again, those who are new to the channel, if you find you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing support by slapping that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if you like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. So what we'll do is cut to any bloopers, and I'll catch you in the next one.